maybe another type of love here in a couple verses. Verse 17, then Saul said to David, here's my elder daughter, Merab. I will give her to you for a wife. Only be valiant for me and fight the Lord's battles. For Saul thought, let not my hand be against him, but let the hand of the Philistines be against him. And David said to Saul, who am I, and who are my relatives, my father's clan in Israel, that I should be son-in-law to the king? But at the time when Merab, Saul's daughter, should have been given to David, she was given to Adriel, the Maholathite, for a wife.
How do you pronounce that, John?
Methliothite.
Now, verse 20, Saul's daughter, Michal, loved David. And they told Saul, and the thing pleased him. Saul thought, let me give her to him, that she may be a snare for him, that the hand of the Philistines may be against him. Therefore Saul said to David a second time, you shall now be my son-in-law. And Saul commanded his servants, speak to David in private, and say, behold, the king has delight in you, and all his servants love you. Now then, become the king's son-in-law. And Saul's servants spoke those words in the ears of David. See, it's kind of a different type of love happening here, isn't there? So, where did I leave off? Second half, verse 23. And David said, does it seem to you a little thing to become the king's son-in-law, since I am a poor man and have no reputation? And the servants of Saul told him, thus, and so did David speak. Then Saul said, thus shall you say to David, the king desires no bride price except 100 foreskins of the Philistines, that he may be avenged of the king's enemies. Now Saul thought to make David fall by the hand of the Philistines. And when his servants told David these words, it pleased David well to be the king's son-in-law. How about that? It's kind of a twist in what was going on. Now he's family and...
Yeah, it seems like this honorable thing. Like David's like, who am I? And here it's being used to plot his demise.
Yeah. Before the time had expired, David arose and went along with his men and killed 200 of the Philistines. And David brought their foreskins, which were given in full number to the king, that he might become the king's son-in-law.
I love that it's full number.
Yeah. And Saul gave him his daughter Michal for a wife. But when Saul saw that, that throws me off every time. When Saul saw and knew that the Lord was with David, and that Michal, Saul's daughter, loved him, Saul was even more afraid of David. So Saul was David's enemy continually. So this type of love between Michal and David, I do want to keep calling her Michelle, but
Michal.
Yeah, this romantic love, the love that everyone ascribes, right? That's what they think of when you use the word love.
Right. The romantic, emotional, physical, yeah.
And we won't read the passage, but later on we learn that this love fades. She ends up having disdain for him when she sees him dancing before the Lord. And so, I don't know, it's just interesting, this fleeting love where the love between Jonathan and David is so lasting.
Yeah. Yeah, do you think maybe this love between her and David was more lust than true love?
Maybe
If that's what did it for her, him dancing?
Yeah.
I mean, when I dance, my wife loves it.
Yeah,
well,
right. Yeah.
She didn't like it when he danced. Remember that. She liked it apparently when he killed a bunch of people.
Yeah,
like, I'm
right.
sure it was the fame and the notoriety.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, how many times did you just read that, the people love David, the people love David, the people love David? I mean, and she wants to be part of that. And it reads, I think, that the love is from her to him. Doesn't
Correct.
say David loved her.
That's
Not
true.
to say that he doesn't,
Great point, though.
but it's she loves him, and she loves the idea of him and the, you know,
It just pleased David to be the king's son-in-law.
right. That's where David would have been,
Yeah.
right? He would have been beyond himself,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, it seems like almost this love of the pride, and then
Yeah.
David is really humble, and that's when she has disdain for him, is when in humility, right? He's dancing before God. I love David's response when he says that he has no reputation, when this whole account is talking about all of these people talking about him
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and loving
yeah.
him, and he has no reputation.
Yeah. Well, and two, Saul tells him 100 Philistines, right? Yeah. King desires no bride price except 100 foreskins of the Philistines.
Oh,
And David goes and does 200. I mean, it just speaks that much more to, like, I don't deserve this. You know, I'm not worthy, and
I'll
gonna
go
do
above
what
and beyond
Yeah,
for you.
right. I'm going to go way above and beyond.
Yeah.
And instead of appreciation, it's hatred.
Yeah, it terrifies. Saul's like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just shows we can't thwart God's plan, right?
Yeah,
No matter
that's
how
right.
much Saul tried to ensnare him, it was not successful.
Yep.